美國謀害中國陷入圈套嘅10個步驟，當中包括1. 自以為嘅創舉；2. 理解到事情將會沒完沒了；3. 雙方嘅情緒同埋理智銷毀；4. 被收買嘅黑社會介入；5. 狙擊手出現；6. 互相推卸責任；7. 內戰當民主；8. 軍隊介入；9. 全球傳媒譴責；10. 國際譴責同埋制裁。喺2014年發生喺烏克蘭嘅第2次橙色革命裏面，美國已經施展過呢10個步驟啦。由親俄嘅烏克蘭總統亞努科維奇下令以武力鎮壓親西方嘅示威人士，以及當俄羅斯以軍事介入烏克蘭嘅衝突嘅時候，就係上述第8點所提及嘅軍隊介入，就會引發第9點嘅全球傳媒譴責同埋第10點嘅國際譴責及制裁。民選嘅親俄總統亞努科維奇為咗平息國內嘅動亂而以武力鎮壓，但係親美嘅間諜卻收買狙擊手，槍殺示威者同埋警察。然後西方嘅傳媒一面倒譴責親俄總統亞努科維奇以狙擊手殺害示威者，係一場政府對自己國民嘅血腥鎮壓。
但係事實上，一個政府根本唔會以狙擊手射殺民眾嘅方式嚟平息示威。明顯呢啲係反政府示威者或者係親美嘅間諜所做嘅，目的係使事件升溫，並將責任推卸俾政府。喺2014年3月5日，歐盟外長凱瑟琳艾希頓同愛沙尼亞內務部長烏爾馬斯帕耶特嘅電話對話錄音，證明狙擊手同烏克蘭反對派有關。兩大歐洲政治家交流咗對烏克蘭局勢嘅分析。喺談話中，烏爾馬斯帕耶特提到，喺基輔獨立廣場上出現嘅狙擊手係烏克蘭親美嘅反對派僱用嘅，目的係要嫁禍俾親俄嘅亞努科維奇政府。佢更提到，所有證據都證明，無論示威民眾定係執法人員，都係被同一批狙擊手射殺嘅。但係親美嘅西方傳媒卻完全冇報道呢一次談話嘅內容。事件發生後，親俄嘅烏克蘭總統亞努科維奇被親美嘅烏克蘭國會趕落台，而亞努科維奇亦都以佢個人同家人嘅人身安全為理由逃到俄羅斯。喺事件發生後嘅2個月，美國帶頭以俄羅斯以非法軍事介入烏克蘭內政為由，以經濟手段制裁俄羅斯。美國財政部列出嘅制裁名單包括俄羅斯石油公司、俄羅斯嘅幾間銀行、建築同交通公司，仲有俄羅斯天然氣建築同輸送公司，以及俄羅斯最大嘅石油鐵路運輸公司。白宮發言人仲表示，如果莫斯科開始對烏克蘭採取軍事行動，美國仲會採取進一步制裁行動，對俄羅斯經濟嘅個別部分實施制裁。到咗2014年7月17日，馬航 MH17 航班喺烏克蘭東部被擊落，機上全部人罹難。親美嘅烏克蘭政府同美國嘅西方盟友喺深入調查事件之前，以立即指責事件為親俄嘅部隊所為，以9K37山無舉地對空飛彈擊落 MH17，並立即發布可能係親俄部隊嘅錄音，指證係佢哋嘅所為。但係事後錄音被發現根本係偽造嘅，係喺事件發生前嘅1日已經預備好。因為喺影片檔案建造日期係發生前嘅1日，所以肯定該影片係喺事發前已經開始製作嘅。到咗7月21日，俄羅斯國防部公布馬航 MH17 嘅雷達同衛星遙測等數據。國防部副部長安東諾夫對烏克蘭政府提出10點疑問，包括點解烏克蘭航管局喺飛機失事前命令 MH17 航班降低飛行高度，要求烏克蘭提出有關地面塔台通話記錄，要求烏克蘭軍方公布山無舉飛彈喺事發前烏東部嘅部署，質疑有關指控馬航 MH17 係俄羅斯擊落嘅講法同埋不實指控，以及質疑美國白宮發言人喺未確認真相時就立即批評俄羅斯係一種信息戰。但係美國同親美嘅烏克蘭政府完全冇回應相關要求，並且繼續喺冇任何確切嘅證據下強烈譴責俄羅斯同親俄烏克蘭部隊。喺 MH17 事件發生後12日，事件嘅責任誰屬仍未明朗，但係美國總統奧巴馬已經喺7月29日 單方面宣布將對俄羅斯採取新嘅經濟制裁措施。美國採取嘅制裁行動包括禁止美國公民同喺美國嘅居民同3家俄羅斯嘅銀行有業務往來。歐盟亦都同樣就烏克蘭危機對俄羅斯採取新嘅經濟制裁措施，打擊對象包括俄羅斯石油工業、軍事工業以及敏感技術行業。奧巴馬仲話，如果俄羅斯繼續喺目前嘅道路上走落去，俄羅斯要付出嘅代價將會更大。美國國務卿克里同時喺華盛頓發表講話，敦促俄羅斯同烏克蘭反叛力量允許西方調查人員全面進入馬航 MH17 航班墜機現場。到咗9月，美國同歐盟再次加強對俄羅斯嘅制裁，甚至到咗11月17日，歐洲同美國已向俄羅斯傳達咗明確資訊，即係如果唔解決烏克蘭危機，佢嘅國家將會被全球孤立。並且美國、日本同埋澳洲都表示，或者將會加大對俄羅斯制裁嘅力度。另外，喺2014年12月嘅第一個星期，美國國會通過咗強烈譴責俄羅斯介入烏克蘭嘅提案，而美國眾議員 Ron Paul 就指出呢一個提案令佢感到不安，因為令佢記起喺1998年美國國會同樣通過咗強烈譴責伊拉克嘅提案，而美國喺當時嘅4年之後就對伊拉克動武。
Has the U.S. effectively given the green light to a 21st century Cold War? It's a very valid question after considering a new resolution that was overwhelmingly passed by the House with a vote of 411 to 10. House Resolution 758 is a piece of legislation with a title strongly condemning the actions of the Russian Federation under President Vladimir Putin, which has carried out a policy of aggression against neighboring countries aimed at political and economic domination. That is the title of this resolution. And it makes a number of demands, including calling on Russia to stop supporting local militias in eastern Ukraine and the cancellation of Crimea's decision to join Russia. It also says military intervention by the Russian Federation poses a threat to international peace and security, which some critics have said could be used as justification to one day go to war with the country. One of those critics is former Congressman Ron Paul. Earlier, I spoke with him about this resolution, and I first asked him whether he was surprised that it passed with so much support.
Well, no, I'm not surprised they voted for it because I understand how legislation is passed in Washington. It's not with deliberate study. This probably popped up an hour or two before. Probably nobody read it. I went through the whole thing. There's 16 pages of it. And if they read it and still voted for it, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them for not reading it, but I think the 10 people who voted against it obviously read it. But these are generally, just superficial in nature when it comes to discussion, but they're very, very important, and that's why I've been so upset about it, because the title of these things and the superficial explanation is, well, we ought to discipline Russia because they're causing so much trouble, and that seems to be the popular thing, and the members of Congress rarely read these, and then they go along with it, but they get themselves into trouble, because I remember very clearly in 1998, a short time after I just went back to Congress, a resolution similar to this came up dealing with Iraq. And I took to the floor and took the time in opposition and said, this is a horrible resolution. Although it's not a declaration of war, it means that we are going to precipitate one in no time. And, 4 years later, we were at war with Iraq. Now, let's hope and pray I'm absolutely wrong on this. And that's why I'd like to alert as many people as possible, but it's this kind of stuff that stirs up trouble, and I'd rather dissipate the problems and have our government, tone the rhetoric down a little bit. And this was terrible. This is just a very provocative resolution.
究竟而家美國係唔係正在為着發動第3次世界大戰而開始強烈譴責同制裁俄羅斯呢？